It's been a long walk to freedom, but temporarily for the immediate past National Security Advisor, retired Colonel Sambo Dasuki, who has been in the detention of the Department of State Services. Dasuki, who was first charged with illegal possession of firearms, was granted bail by retired Justice Adeniyi Ademola on self-recognizance on August 30, 2015, following no objection from the then prosecutor, Mr. Muhammad Diri. However, after a raid of his premises by the DSS, Colonel Dasuki was arrested and charged with diversion of 2.1 billion naira arms fund and was subsequently granted bail on the 18th of December 2015 by Justice Hussein Baba Yusuf of an FCT High Court in Maitama in the sum of 250 million naira and a surety who must own a landed property in the Federal Capital Territory. Colonel Dasuki met his bail conditions on the 29th of December 2015, and no sooner had he stepped out of the Kuje prisons where he was remanded, he was again picked up by the Department of State Services for undisclosed reasons. And on the 4th of October 2016, the ECOWAS court ordered the federal government to release Mr. Dasuki and awarded him damages of 15 million naira for his illegal detention. On January 24, 2017, Justice Baba Yusuf reaffirmed the bail of Colonel Sambo Dasuki on the grounds that he was entitled to it and haven't been admitted to bail since 2015, but this was not obeyed by the federal government. And when the case of illegal possession of firearms was transferred to Justice Ahmed Mohammed of the Federal High Court following the retirement of Justice Ademola, the judge on the 5th of April 2017 reaffirmed Dasuki's bail, which again was not obeyed by the federal government. Colonel Dasuki continued to fight for his freedom as he approached Justice Ijoma Ojukwu for the enforcement of his fundamental rights, and in a ruling on 2nd July 2018, Justice Ojukwu, who described Dasuki's continuous detention as an aberration of the rule of law, granted him bail in the sum of 2 million naira and 2 sureties. And while Colonel Dasuki continued to remain in the custody of the DSS, he was on August 5, 2019, joined by another detainee, the convener of the Revolution Now protest, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, who was also granted bail by both Justice Taiwo and Ijoma Ojukwu of the Federal High Court, an order the DSS did not comply with. However, after a 24-hour ultimatum by Justice Ijoma Ojukwu, the DSS released Mr. Sowore on the 5th of December 2019, only to rearrest him within the court premises on the 6th of December 2019. However, in a surprising move, the federal government ordered the release of both Colonel Dasuki and Mr. Sowore. The Attorney General who gave the directive says the federal government is not unmindful of its right of appeal to the bail orders, but having reviewed the cases, it has decided to comply with the court order while exploring its right of appeal. Lawyer to Colonel Dasuki has this to say about the release order.
Whether it is 5 years, 10 years, or 1 day, most important thing is going to gain his freedom. And we hold no grudge against anybody, for nothing will happen except with the leave of Allah.
And when asked what the future holds for his client,
he has no choice except that he has even stayed in the prison or in detention more than the number of years for some of the alleged offenses. So, but we thank God for everything.
It is expected that the federal government will match words with action by releasing other detainees who have met their bail conditions pending the determination of the cases against them.